One day, I realized something that broke me open. Everyone I loved had someone else. Someone they loved more than me. It was not a small discovery. It was the kind of truth that arrives like a storm. Sudden, merciless, and impossible to ignore. I felt invisible, as though I had been standing in the wrong place all along, waiting for a train that was never meant to stop for me. For a long time, I carried that pain like a secret weight. I replayed conversations, gestures, silences. I wondered what was wrong with me, why I was always the second choice, the afterthought, the one left behind. And in the quiet hours, when the world was asleep, I asked myself a question that cut deeper than the heartbreak itself. Why am I begging for love from someone else? Why do I not understand that my time is precious? That my emotions are not scraps to be tossed aside, but treasures with their own value? Why do I treat myself as though I am worth less than the people I chase? It took me years to sit with those questions. Years of loneliness, of aching for validation, of trying to fill the silence with noise. But slowly, painfully, I began to see something I had overlooked. There was someone who had never abandoned me, someone who had always been there, quietly holding me together, even when I was falling apart. That person was myself. It sounds simple, almost too simple, but it is the hardest lesson of all, to turn toward yourself with the same tenderness you once reserved for others, to realize that the love you were searching for was not missing. It was misplaced. It was waiting inside you, neglected, ignored, but never gone. We are taught to believe that love is something we must earn from others, that our worth is measured by how much we are chosen, how much we are wanted. But the truth is quieter and far more radical. Our worth is not given to us by anyone else. It is not confirmed by their attention or their rejection. It is something we carry from the beginning, something that cannot be taken away. When I finally understood this, the world shifted. I stopped asking, "Why don't they love me?" and began asking, "Why don't I love myself enough to stop begging?" I stopped waiting for someone else to make me whole, and started learning how to stand whole on my own. This does not mean I no longer want love from others. Of course I do. We all do. But now I know that love is not about filling an emptiness. It is about sharing an abundance. When I love myself, I am not desperate for scraps. I am not afraid of being alone. I am not willing to trade my dignity for a moment of attention. And so, if you are listening to this, I hope you will be the first. The first to recognize your own value. The first to stop chasing those who cannot see you. The first to turn inward and discover the quiet, steady presence that has been with you all along. Because there is someone in your life who has never left you. Someone who has carried you through every heartbreak, every disappointment, every sleepless night. That person is you. And until you learn to love them, no other love will ever feel like enough. So let this be the beginning. Not of another chase, not of another heartbreak, but of a return to yourself, to the one who has always been there, to the one who deserves your love most of all. And when you finally meet yourself with kindness, when you finally see your own worth, you will realize something extraordinary. You were never unlovable. You were simply waiting for the right person to love you first. And that person was always you.